Hola, hola chicos y chicas, bienvenidos. Today we're going to learn how to describe some plural parts of the head that are not the eyes, which we did last time. So we learned, didn't we, that when we describe los ojos, we have to change our colour by putting a s on the end if the colour ends with a vowel, or putting an s on the end if our colour ends with a consonant. Let's see what happens with these new parts of the body. The first one is los dientes, los dientes, los dientes. And the second is las orejas, las orejas, las orejas. Try saying them. Los dientes, los dientes, los dientes, las orejas, las orejas, las orejas. Can you spot an English word that we have that's very similar to dientes? That's right, the word for teeth is related to our word in English, dentist. So we have los dientes and las orejas. So, los dientes, is that a masculine word or a feminine word? It's a masculine word, and we know it's masculine because it has los in front. And how about las orejas? Masculine or feminine, do you think? It's feminine because we have las orejas. Now, when we describe los dientes, because they're masculine, they're going to work in a very similar way to los ojos. So, for example, let's just say you have white teeth. How would you say, I have white teeth? Have you worked it out? Tengo los dientes blancos. Tengo los dientes blancos. And because we're describing something plural again, we've got to put our s on the end of our colour, which ends in o. So, tengo los dientes blancos. Now, we've already heard, haven't we, that las orejas are feminine. They're feminine and also plural. So, when we look at our colours, we need to make them feminine first and plural second. We have to remember what we did with the feminine ones like la nariz, la boca, and we've got to remember what to do with plural ones as well. So, for example, let's just say you want to say, I have red ears. What are we going to have to do with our colour to say, I have red ears? So they're feminine and they're plural. So how do we make rojo feminine? We change it to roja. And then how are we going to make roja plural? We have to put s on the end. So, I have red ears. Tengo las orejas rojas. Tengo las orejas rojas. And because we've got the matching endings on the air, las orejas rojas, we know we've got it right. What about if you want to say, I have blue ears? I have blue ears. So first of all, make it feminine, then make it plural. We would say, tengo las orejas azules. Tengo las orejas azules. So to make azul feminine, we know we don't have to change that. All we have to do is to make it plural, and we add s on the end because it ends in a consonant. What about if you want to say you have green ears? Can you work that one out? I have green ears. Tengo las orejas verdes. Tengo las orejas verdes. So verde ends with an E, doesn't change when we make it feminine. All we have to do is to add the s to make it plural. And one more example. If you want to say, I have pink ears, what do we do for that one? I have pink ears. Tengo las orejas rosas. Tengo las orejas rosas. So rosa already ends in an A. We don't need to change it to be feminine. And that ends in a vowel, so we add a s for it to be plural. Don't forget that we could also use our verb forms tienes and tiene to make some more sentences asking somebody, do you have? Or saying he has or she has. We could also use some of the adjectives we saw when we were describing the planets. For example, pequeño, which works the same way as rojo. Make it feminine with an A, make it plural by adding a s. And there was also grande. Grande ends with an E, so we don't need to add anything to make it feminine, but we need to add a s to make it plural. There are lots of descriptions that we can make now. Hasta luego!